Hey everyone. Okay, so I am coming on here. I want to do kind of like a little bit of a update about things that are going on in my life. So I was going to wait to see if I got a few people in here. Um, if you come in, please say hello. I'd just like to know that you're here and to see, what everybody else has been up to. I have had stuff going on. Um, the last, I don't know, it was like the last month or so has been kind of um, just kind of rough and stuff because I had found out I had to have another surgery. I had already had a bladder tack done once, and I had to go back and have another one done because the first one did not hold, and this time around it was my stomach where they went in with the robotics. Looks like, I mean, just Swiss cheese. It is what it is, but so I had to have that done. I've had a lot of stuff, just going on as far as my, not just surgery, but I had other stuff going on, and I haven't been like crafting a whole lot and stuff, but I am getting back into the swing of wanting to craft. Now, my surgery was January the 5th, and I was not, I'm healing so far pretty good. Just had a bad night. The first night that I came home, I ended up having to go back to the ER because I was having some issues and stuff. My fever had spiked, and just was worried about that because they said if your fever got over 100.5 to come in, and it went up to like 101.7, and so my husband was like really worried, and so he took me there, and then they were telling me that my heart was racing and stuff, but I couldn't feel my heart racing. I didn't feel it, and they're like, well, your heart's racing. And then long story short, it turned out to be that it was my medications. They had taken me off of my medications 5 days before my surgery, which I have never heard of people doing this, but they had took me off of all my medicines except for 2, and then those 2 were to be stopped the day before the surgery. So I did what they told me to do, and so yeah, that didn't turn out too well. And especially with the medications that I'm on, you don't just stop them abruptly, or that is some of the side effects when you go through the withdrawals and stuff. And not having my medicines for 6 or 7 days, I had started a withdrawal process from my meds, and it was my anxiety and depression medicines. And that just, that's just, I don't know why they told me not to take them, but they did. But anyway, and I didn't, some of the staff at this hospital was okay. Some was nice. The other ones I could care less and hope to never have to see them again. But in there, they were doing things that I just felt were not, I don't know, things that I didn't feel was right. Things that I'm like, how are y'all doing this and not getting in trouble? Like, when I woke up and finally came around, to, coming out of the anesthesia and stuff like that, when I finally started, paying attention to things around me and stuff, they had moved me to a room out of recovery. They took me to my actual room. And sometimes these nurses were coming in, and I was the one having to tell them to put their gloves on. And they're like, oh, well, we use a sanitizer every time we come in. And I'm like, I don't care. You need to put gloves on. I just had surgery, and you're wanting to touch my wounds and stuff without gloves on? No, that's not going to happen. So I will be giving a review on that to this hospital so that they know, because I could not believe that this was going on at this hospital. So I don't know. I was just like, I couldn't believe it. So, just long story short, I had a surgery, and then I've had other things going on in my life, just in general, trying to figure out what I wanted to continue to do as far as with making my dolls and things that I do. Because I have found that I'm getting to where I don't enjoy it anymore. And it's not a thing of, we'll just put it up and you'll get back to it later. It's not that. I'm just, I'm to where I still love my dolls. Like the dolls I have in my collection, I'm keeping some of them, but I do want to get rid of the majority of them. But some of them I am definitely keeping. A couple of, like my silicones and stuff like that, I'm keeping that and stuff. And then a couple of my, just, the babies and the reborn, just the regular reborn dolls, I'm going to keep some of those. But I've been fighting back and forth with it for, it's been several months now. And I've been like, I just didn't really know what I want. I'm like, do I really want to quit? Because with the Genesis heat set, and I know that there's air dry paints out there, and I've tried them, and I'm not too fond of the air dry paints. With the Genesis, there's health issues and stuff that can occur later on, down the road from using, ovens to, I use a New Wave oven that is strictly for my reborn doll kits. And doing that, you're heating the vinyl and stuff. So all those fumes and, toxins and stuff are getting released into your, the area and stuff. And I've just been reading a lot about what's been going on with some people who've been doing the reborn dolls for years. And they're talking about how, they're now they have lung issues or they have other issues going on. And, I'm just to the point where I don't think I'm comfortable with painting them anymore. And I don't care for air dry paints. I've tried several different air dry paints and I've just not found any that I like. So there's that. And yeah, they're not fun for me anymore. And I'm one of those people that I do stuff, for a couple of years and then, I kind of move on to something else unless it's really to do with crafting. I have found that crafting is my go-to, thing. It's my go-to thing to, to de-stress and things like that. So, I've just been trying to figure out, what I want to start doing and stuff. And I know there's a couple of albums I want to make. I've got some albums that I have made, and a couple of them have gotten shipped off to the people that I wanted them to go to. And, things like that. I've been, I have been crafting some. It's just not a whole lot. And I've not been doing like videos and things like that, but I want to do more of that. And I'd like to do more of, just kind of like, maybe a daily chat thing or something where, I make something or, we talk while we craft or something because, I want something, to be going on in my life to change a little bit of how I'm doing things this year. And so I'm still in the midst of just trying to get everything. I mean, I want to repaint this room. I want to get that done. I want to get some new decor pieces in here. I want to get some new furniture pieces in here. So there's a lot that I want to do. And so that's going to take money. So, I would like to get it back to where it's just a craft room. And then I can have, a couple of the dolls in here and then that'd be it. But I just want to kind of come on and give you guys an update on kind of where I've been and what's been going on. But I guess there's the update, not a whole lot going on. Had surgery and, today we had this was funny. Well, not funny, but funny, not funny. My husband had went outside, to go to our building and he went to go out there and there was a pack of cigarettes and somebody's cell phone just laying in our backyard. And told my husband, I said, well, they're probably pretty mad. I said, because it was, a pack of Marlboros and, we know those things ain't cheap. We don't smoke, but, they're not cheap. And then their phone, my husband looked it up and it's like, anywhere from a $200 to $500 phone. So we were like, okay, but it's locked, so we can't get in it to find out who it belongs to. But we got a few things that we're going to try to get into it. But we don't want to like pull out the battery because they say you can hard set it by doing that, pulling out the battery, and then you can get into the phone, but you can't get into, all the stuff will be gone. So we don't want to do that. We want to just bypass the passcode to get in. So there's that. But I hope all of you are doing well, and I hope that y'all had a, wonderful, Christmas. I hope that y'all got to spend time with the ones that you loved. And, I hope that, this year, you just don't know what's yet to come. And, all we can do is pray and just keep going forward and stay close to our Lord. So that's what, we need to continue to do. And that's what I'm going to continue to do, I know. But I was trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you guys. I don't think there is. I will be back, with some videos and stuff after I start recording some, and then I'll probably start uploading some. But I do like doing the lives and stuff, so maybe we can do some more lives or something. So I hope everyone has a wonderful evening, and I will talk to you guys soon.